know when you experience a feeling, but you don't cognitively recognize it, so you have no idea that it's happening, and then suddenly you find a word for it, and like the entire world of clarity has been opened for you? Yeah, so that happened to me recently, and today we are going to be talking about my biggest fear, which is the fear of forgetting. And I don't even mean from like a short-term memory kind of standpoint. I mean like, I'm afraid of forgetting and of letting go. And this fucks me up for like a lot of reasons, and the first one we're going to talk about is that it is totally incongruous with my current philosophy. My current philosophy goes with the thought that the only tense that exists is the present, and that I can reject the past and the future because the present is the only thing that is occurring in this moment. And yet here I am with such this attachment to the past, like it has handcuffs on me and I can't seem to find the key to open it. And I want to, because the past has such a hold on me and I don't want it to. You know, something that I do that I've recently recognized is that I document everything. There is nothing major that I've gone through in the past 5-6 years that has not been documented in some way. And I think a lot of people experience that. You know, people take pictures, people write things down, but I feel like it's almost to an insane degree for me. Let's see, I have this YouTube channel, 2 Twitters, my main blog, and so many side blogs. I write all the poetry I write, I have notebooks documenting things, like I just can't let go of anything. And I think I'm afraid of it for 2 main reasons. One of them is that I'm afraid that one day the intensity or the emotions of a moment will no longer be accessible to me. I won't remember what it was like to be that kind of sad, or I won't remember what it was like to feel that kind of love. I actually recently reread a poem of mine, and it was so beautiful and so full of warmth, and I was like, wow, I can't believe I used to feel that for someone. It was so intense. And then another thing that's going to make leaving for college really difficult is, what if I need to physically access something and I can't? I've thought about the books that I'm going to bring to college, and I'm realizing obviously I can't bring more than like 5 or 6 of books that I've read, but what if I need to remember something on page 107 of Every Day by David Levithan? What if I don't remember chapter 6 in the Poisoner's Handbook? What happens then? You know, I have this closet full of things, full of memories, and what if I need to access them and I can't because I'm so far away, both mentally and physically, and what if I can't get to them? Another thing that I actually just thought of while filming, and a lot of my friends know, is that dates are really, really important to me, and things that have happened in the past, I have to remember the date of them. I mean, like, I just have this calendar in my mind of the good or bad things that have happened. They're important things that have happened on, let's see, January 2nd, January 15th, March 5th, April 19th, April 28th, May 14th, June 19th, July 19th, July 30th, August 27th, October 15th, and I think those are the main ones. Something really bad happened on May 14th in 2011, and I typically, you know, remember the dates as they happen year to year, but I remember, I think it was 3 years after that in 2014, I didn't remember. I realized it was May 15th and I hadn't remembered the 14th. And that sent so much panic within me, because how could I forget? That was so important. Forgetting that was something so monumental, and how could it suddenly not be in my head anymore? And as fearful and panicky as I get about this, I've made some changes, and I'm trying to do some things to make it better. For starters, even recognizing this is good and helpful, because hopefully I'll be more cognizant of what I'm doing from now on. I had this friendship necklace with this girl from either 5 or 6 years ago. It was a heart, and I had the friends of best friends, and it's just been on my jewelry hanger for forever. I don't think I've worn it in years, but I still had it, because how could I not have it? That's a part of what I was. But I actually went to Iceland this week, and I brought it with me, and I left it there. So that was important. That one was relatively easy to let go of because it was materialistic, but something that I'm going through that's actually going to be even more difficult is I have a new laptop, so I'm moving everything over, but I can't move everything over. I don't use half of the documents or photos or anything on my computer, but what if I need them and suddenly I won't have them with me? My laptop has so much of my life. It's been with me since 2012, but even my laptop from before, I carried things over, and there's going to be so much that I can't take with me. And I think it's going to be scary, but I have to do it, and that's important. That's kind of the theme of my life recently. Scary but important. A lot of things that I'm doing and a lot of things I'm going to be doing are scary and weird, but inevitably important. So thank you for watching me as I shake my leg and talk about my biggest fear and how much anxiety it gives me. If you guys experience the same thing or a similar thing or anything you want to talk about, leave that in the comments below, and you will see me next time.